Hello student. Today we will see the Biot-Savart law applied in solenoid. Let us consider we have a solenoid have a length L and the current following in the solenoid is I. Current following through the solenoid is I. Then we find the magnetic field due to current following in the solenoid. Let us see. We know the Biot-Savart law. In this is the first, this is the axis of solenoid. At the axial line of any point we find the magnetic field. Let us consider a point P. A point P. Here we find the magnetic field by using Biot-Savart law. Let us see. This is the solenoid and at a point P we find the magnetic field by using Biot-Savart law. First we find the small region of magnetic field. Then second we find the total number of magnetic field by using integration. In this solenoid n number of turns magnetic field n number of turns will present in this solenoid n number of turns will present. Then current will pass through the solenoid is Ni. Then current will pass through the solenoid is Ni. Let us see in diagram second is L is length of solenoid. L is length of solenoid. Length of solenoid. P is point where we find the magnetic field. This is the axial line. This is the axial line. P is a point where we find the magnetic field. Let us see, this is the small region of the solenoid. This is the small region of the solenoid which thickness has dx. Which thickness as dx. Now n number of turns per unit length. N number of turns per unit length. Number of in dx is number of turns in the length dx is number of turns in length dx is equal to n dx is equal to n dx. Let us, solenoid is made up of circular wire. Solenoid is made up of circular wire and its radius is a. This is the circular wire and its radius is a. This point P to this point of the thickness is distance is x. Then this will get a Pythagoras theorem. We will get root a square plus x square and angle between them is theta. At a point P to this number of turns n is x distance and circular wire of radius is a. Then by using Pythagoras theorem we will get root a square plus x square and this angle will be theta. Then the magnetic field due to P is P due to circular coil. We know the magnetic field due to circular coil we study in last exam is mu naught a square by 2 a square plus x square by 3 by 2. Magnetic field due to circular coil is equal to mu naught a square by 2 a square plus x square raised to 3 by 2. Now in thickness dx we have n dx number of turn. So magnetic field due to this turn is dB is equal to mu naught I a square n dx. Due to thickness dx we have n dx. So number of turns in magnetic field due to this term is mu naught I a square n dx divided by 2 a square into x square raised to 3 by 2. Let us consider this is angle. This is angle between P to this point will be theta. Then put x is equal to, we get this angle. So x is equal to, so we will get this type. This is theta. This is P. this will this is the a, this will a square plus x square, then cot theta will beget cot theta is equal to x by a. This is the x, this is the a. Then cot theta is equal to x by a. Then x is equal to a cot theta. Then we want dx, so it is differentiate dx by d theta is equal to cot theta derivative is a cosec square theta, then dx is equal to minus a cosec square theta d theta, then db is equal to, put in equation 1, put in equation db first, mu naught mu db is equal to mu naught I a square n dx by 2a square x square 3 by 2. Put is the value of dx is here, then we will get mu naught a square n minus a, which is value of dx a cosec square theta d theta divided by 2 into a square plus x square value is equal to a square cot theta. Let us see here, x is equal to a cot theta, so put this value is here, a square plus x square, so a square plus a cot square theta raised to 3 by 2. Simplify here, we will get a minus, this minus will outside, mu naught ni cosec square theta d theta divided by 2 into 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta, a square will be common, 1 plus cot square theta divided by 3 by 2, we will get minus mu naught ni cosec square theta d theta divided by 2 into a square, 1 plus cot square is equal to cosec square theta, which is equal to, this will get a cosec square 3 by 2 will cancel, 1 plus cot square is a cancel, then cosec square minus this is equal to 3, because 3 by 2 and square will be cancelled, then this will be 3, then we will final we will get minus mu naught ni 2 cosec theta d theta minus cosec theta, 1 by cosec theta is equal to sin theta minus mu naught I by 2 into sin theta d theta. Then it is a dB value, so it is a integrate, then we will get a b value, integrate from theta 1 to theta 2, then minus mu naught ni by 2 sin theta d theta, then mu naught ni by 2 minus mu naught ni by 2 will be outside, theta 1 theta 2, sin theta derivative integration will be cos theta into theta 1 divided by theta 2, then mu naught ni by 2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 minus cos theta 2. This will get a final equation. For a long solenoid, the field on the axis at a point for removed from the end of solenoid may be obtained. So substituting theta 1 is equal to 0 and theta 2 is equal to 180. So it will get a mu naught लास्ट आहे होती ते पाहिजे ना.
दिसत नाही व्यवस्थित काटावर मी तेच खाली सगळे व्हिडिओ वेगळा होतो
हे बघा ह्याच्या खाली पांढरं ठेवा की काहीतरी
काय पांढरं ठेवा
बाकी दुसरं काढून ठेवा परत आली होती ते पाहिजेच खाली.
पेन व्यवस्थित पकडणं हे कसं व्हायला लागले ब्लड व्हायला लागले हे टोक आहे ना ह्या टोकानं लिहायचं पुढच्या काय अवघड आहे मास्तरांनी हे बी शिकवायला.
फायनल mu we will get final mu naught ni by 2 cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1 cos theta 1. For a long solenoid, the field on the axis at the point for removed from the end of the solenoid. So it's substituting values of theta 1 and theta 1 is equal to 0 and theta 2 is equal to 180 degree. So b bar is equal to mu naught ni. So we will get b bar is equal to mu naught ni. Putting these values here, then we will get b bar is equal to mu naught ni. So this is the magnetic field at solenoid. We will get b bar is equal to mu naught ni. Thank you.